welcome to Firethorn Happy Hour Series. My name is Kate Bravnick, and I have with me Scott Benjamin with Firethorn Wealth Partners. And we are here today to talk about Roth IRAs and the impacts from the potential expiration of the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act set to sunset in 2020 at the end of 2025.
Yeah, so from here forward, we're going to refer to it as just the Jobs Act. Those four words are tough to string together multiple times in this conversation. So if we do see an expiration of the Jobs Act, the top marginal bracket will move from 37% to 39.6%. So it's a great time to consider a conversion of an IRA or 401k to a Roth vehicle, because you'll be paying tax at 37% if they do expire. You pay tax at 37% this year and or next year, as opposed to pay 39.6% upon withdrawal. Again, if we do see the expiration of the Jobs Act.
Okay. And keeping with IRA updates.
Yeah, non-spousal IRA, non-spousal inherited IRAs. So,
another tongue twister.
Yeah. So this rule was passed, or there was a rule passed for Secure Act for non-spousal inherited IRAs. And that rule in 2020 stated that the IRAs would have to be drawn down to zero 10 years after the date of death of the decedent. And so what an additional rule to that was that if the decedent had already been taking required minimum distributions, aka they were already over the R&D age, then the beneficiary of that inherited IRA would have to continue that. However, they have paused that rule each year for 2020, 21, 23, 24, but now in the last, I think it was 2 weeks, and the weeks are kind of running together, they've clarified that, and now they've come out and said that a beneficiary of an inherited non-spousal inherited IRA will have to make that annual R&D and have the account drawn down to zero by the 10th anniversary on the date of death of the original IRA owner. However, they are exempt from not taking those R&Ds 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24. So they will have to start those in 25. However, that still means that if I inherited an IRA from anybody other than my spouse in 2020, that means that I have to have that IRA drawn down to zero by 2030. So it doesn't stop the 10-year rule, but it did stop the requirement for annual R&Ds. Those will now be in full effect starting in 2025.
All right, Scott, I think that closes out our edition of Firethorn Happy Hour Series, and I guess we will sign off.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, everybody.